we have change that we want to see inside of the organization, change we want to see in the world, rather, we need to be that change for them, right? If I want people on my rugby team to start treating each other nicer, I got to stop talking shit. That's it, right? If I want people to start showing up early, I got to start showing up early. If I want people to work hard, I got to work hard. I have to show people that I am doing the thing that we should be doing, right? This is the way that it should be done. And if you're doing it and you're doing it with a smile on your face, not gloating, like, oh my gosh, you guys are showing up late. Oh my God. Or I took Friday off. I know we have unlimited PTO, but no one ever takes it off. But I took Friday. Ha, you guys did it. Rub it in their face. You're never going to get them on your team like that, right? But you take that Friday off, have a nice little mini vacation, little staycation, come back on Monday and you save twice as many sea turtles because you rested up. Ooh, now I'm thinking, gosh, I should follow you. That makes a lot of sense. I should go do the thing that you're doing, right? So understanding with modeling that you can make this impact for folks, but the key there is you're keeping yourself sane by only focusing on what is inside of your control, because your actions, your choices are what you're talking about there for modeling. I am being better. I hope everyone else on the team is better also, but I'm just going to keep being better. I'm going to keep doing my thing. I'm going to make my impact by modeling this behavior and doing it just for myself and for the people around me to hopefully start tapping into that. But again, that's outside of my control. The analogy I always like to use for this is we're talking like about ripple effects when it comes to modeling. All I can do is control my attitude and be positive and try to be a leader for the people around me, whether my title is leader or not, right? That's me. Every action I'm taking, that's the right thing. I'm just throwing a stone into the pond, right? Throwing a stone into the pond. And those ripple effects might hit somebody in the organization and they might start making that change too, following your behavior, start modeling for others around them and trying to make that impact. Or they might not. That's outside of your control. But what's inside of your control is throwing those stones in and just trying to create that ripple effect there. So to give you a quick recap here about trying to fix the culture inside of the organization, the important thing to understand is that you need to have a framework with which to fix that culture. You need to define what exactly your priorities are with it. What is your why? Do you want to stay or do you want to leave? How bad do you want to stay, right? What does success look like for you? As you push through this, what is that impact that you really want to have on the team, on the organization? What is the fight really going to look like? How hard do you want to fight, like I said? How long are you willing to fight? Are you willing to play the long game with this, or are you going to get frustrated and quit early on? Which, hey, to each their own, but just define it for yourself so you're honest with it, so you can move forward with an actual proper strategy and tactics when it comes to it, right? And if you can do these kind of things and maintain consistent modeling positive behavior consistently, if you're able to do that, then you can make this impact in an organization and fix the culture instead of being the person who just quits and you leave and it's done. And as far as you're concerned, hey, I'm done here. Guess what happens? The business keeps going. The person who gets hired to do your job still hates that job because the manager still sucks and no one takes time off or whatever that problem is. It keeps perpetuating because you didn't stand up to the system to try to fight it. Now, again, we're not just shaking our fists from outside the system going, gosh, that's terrible. I wish somebody would fix that. We're raising our hand and saying, I'll fix it. And hey, all these things outside of my control, I can't handle that, but I can model positive behavior for those around me. And I can keep throwing the stone in, making that ripple. And that's how you make organizational change. If you're the one shaking your fist, if you're the one kicking and screaming, no one's going to listen to you. But if you just quietly model that behavior and show people that there is a better way, then you can make that. So I hope this is helpful for you. I know I just covered a lot of stuff as far as fixing those operational and cultural problems inside of an organization, whether it's a business, a rugby team, or inside of a nonprofit, anything like that. So I hope it's helpful. And if you want to learn more about Steelman and join these conversations that we're having about fixing culture in these organizations and all of the other conversations we're having, because there's a lot of great conversations between Steelmen and then our two sub tribes, Hard Chargers and Steel Dads.